Now, this is a big question here. Is it time to be cringe on first dates?
Cringe.
Seems like something picturing you that you would avoid.
I would try not to be cringe.
Let's see, the tides are turning against you. A new survey of 2,000 Gen Z and millennials, people that would be the most likely to be dating, says that 73% are no longer afraid to reveal things about themselves that might be considered cringe on a first date.
That's not good.
You don't think it's good?
I would say keep that to yourself on the first date.
If you want to find a love, you got to find somebody that loves your cringe.
Yeah, but you don't need to introduce yourself with the cringe, I feel as if. You could probably highlight some of your non-cringy aspects. I'm sure you have lots of things about you that's not cringe.
But don't you think the cringiest parts of you are what makes you you?
It does. And I think you being like goofy is good. But I think being goofy on a first date, I mean, it's just, yet again, you're trying to make a first impression. Like most of the time, you and your significant other at some point will get to the point where you're like goofy around each other and real cringe. But that's never the first date.
I don't know. 74% also said they find it attractive when someone on a date reveals cringy things about themselves.
I don't believe that for a second. They're setting you up for failure. I'm telling you right now.
This
study says this. I'm telling you it's not true.
3 out of 4 people that you're likely to be on a date with are saying this is what you should do.
No, I'm telling you right now, this is terrible advice.
No.
Listen. What is the main thing that we talked about for the whole past year? Ick. Everybody knows what ick is, huh? We all remember ick. Ick is a real thing. Ick is still a thing in dating. And if you do this, you will give them the ick. I'm telling you right now.
But if you give them, see, what's better? What is better? Hiding your ick for a few dates and then all of a sudden you start to really connect with somebody and then they find out your ick and then it's over? Or do you just get it out in the open right away and let things fall where they may?
I think that you need to not lead with your ick. I would say when you're going on a first date with someone, usually they're expecting you on your P's and Q's. This is the best version of you, and everybody kind of understands that. We're all putting on a sort of charade. And then once they get to know your personality, they think you're funny, they already kind of like you, then you can start to become goofier. And as it goes on, the more they like you, the more goofy you can become.
But that's how you are funny and goofy is you have your cringe side.
You got to slowly work that
in. Listen, your first date, it's not a job interview. You've got to be loose. You got to be loose. You want to be memorable. You think about it, it's, again, comparing it to a job interview. If you go to a job interview, there's going to be 17 other people that come in and out the door and give almost the exact same answers as you. That could be the date, too, if you don't let your cringe side show a little bit.
You can be fun and nice without being cringy. You can be fun and nice without being icky. You can be fun and a good time without being embarrassing. And I think on your third date, you could become more embarrassing. But yet again, it's so quick. They're so quick to X you. They're so quick to say, that date really didn't go that well. He was kind of weird. I would say the first date, be a little more reserved, still be fun, but don't be your weirdest self.
I don't know. The numbers are stacked against you. The numbers don't lie.
I'm going to go off based off my personal experiences is what I'm going to go off of, not this study that I'm telling you I would never trust in a million years.
I'm saying if you're playing the odds, there's a 3 in 4 chance you want to be cringy.
I'm telling you, there's a
3 out of 4 times it'll be a positive. Apparently,
I'm telling you, there's a 4 out of 4 chance. This study is fraudulent.
Wasn't that a great Riot clip? While you're here, you should watch more of our videos and subscribe so you don't miss what we do next.